Hey there, it's Casey Dim at TaxSaleAcademy.com, and welcome to the weekly tax sale question segment. This week's question comes to us from Samantha. It says, I'm a new tax sale investor, and to be honest, I'm a little nervous about dealing with former owners. Any tips? Samantha, great question. So just to start off with, the large majority of tax sale properties have former owners that are not even interested in the property. Maybe the property was inherited by heirs and they don't want anything to do with it. Maybe the owners are deceased and had no heirs. Maybe they moved out of country, or just it's owners that are not interested in the property for 1,000 other reasons. So there's a good chance that it's a complete non-issue for you. But if the owners do have an issue, I want you to understand that most of them have been given years and years to work out payment arrangements, to sell the property, or to otherwise find a way to handle the taxes. And most have received numerous notices prior to the property being sold. So it's not like any of this is going to come as a surprise for them. Now for vacant land, it's pretty simple in that there are never any occupants to deal with, and you might get a phone call or a letter or something like that that you can ignore. For occupied properties, I've got a number of videos, but what I tend to do is I tend to treat people the way that I would want to be treated. Just be a good person. So instead of going straight to the courts and having the sheriff physically evict them, I'll reach out to them ahead of time on the phone or perhaps even through a letter to see if we can work together. And generally this will mean that I give them cash in exchange for them leaving the property without destroying it. This is known as cash for keys. It saves me from the property being severely damaged as that occupant moves out, and it provides the former owner as a way to get started at the new place. It's kind of a win-win situation. Now, outside of a situation like that, don't forget that your name and your address is also going to be attached to the property. And a lot of people kind of get nervous about this too. Now, this is not a video on business structures, but utilizing something like an LLC does provide a layer of protection between your name and the former owner. Likewise, using a place for your mail, like a UPS box, a PO box, or a virtual office might be smart instead of utilizing your home address, and it might give you some peace of mind. Obviously, if you know what you're doing, you can probably track down anybody if you look hard enough, but having these little layers of protection will give you peace of mind and might serve as some benefit as well. But Samantha, in the end, it's really not all that big of a deal, and I've never had an owner come after me or anything like that. And truthfully, most of the owners, especially the ones that I do the cash for keys with, are very, very thankful that I help provide them with a way to move on, in the next step of their life. And again, most of the time, all of this is a complete non-issue because the property owners don't even want the property in the first place, and they're probably glad to get rid of it and stop receiving those tax sale notice letters. So hopefully this helps out. And as always, for more information on tax sale investing, make sure you check all the links in today's video description. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.